You see it literally every single day. It's on your phone, it's on the TV, it's on those massive billboards you drive past. It's advertising. And you know what? It's designed to get right inside your head. But how does it actually work? Well, in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain and decode the powerful science behind persuasion.
Just picture this for a second. You're walking through a really busy market. You've got vendors shouting, bright posters everywhere, you can smell all the food cooking, and of course, there's that super catchy song playing from a shop nearby. It's a total overload for your senses, right?
But here's the thing. None of that is an accident. Every single sound, every color, every song has one goal: to grab your attention and, let's be honest, your money. So how do they do it? That's the big question we're going to tackle today.
All right, first things first, we need to get on the same page. What even is advertising, really?
When you boil it all down, advertising is just a form of communication. A business has something it wants to tell you, and it's paying to make sure its message gets heard. And that message almost always does one of three things. It tries to inform you, it tries to persuade you, or it tries to remind you. Those three actions, they're the foundation of pretty much every ad you'll ever see.
And those three jobs give us our three main flavors of advertising. Think of them as different tools for different situations. Let's break each one down.
First up, we've got informative advertising. This is basically the, hey, look over here, we exist type of ad. Its only job is to create awareness, to let you know that something new is out there and what it's for. It's kind of like the town crier of the modern world.
A perfect example of this is an announcement for the new WAEC registration portal. There's no fancy sales talk, right? The goal is super simple and direct. Just let students and parents know about an important deadline. That's informative advertising at its purest.
Okay, next is persuasive advertising. Now this is where the gloves come off. This is the choose us, not them ad. It's all about making a clear case for why one brand is way better than its competitors.
You see this battle play out all the time with Nigeria's mobile networks. Every other ad is trying to convince you that their data is faster or their calls are cheaper. They're constantly comparing themselves to the other guys, and that is pure classic persuasion.
And last but not least, there's reminder advertising. This is a strategy for the giants. You know, the big established brands that everyone already knows. They don't need to tell you who they are. Their goal's way more subtle. It's just to say, hey, don't forget about us.
Ever wonder why you always see ads for certain soft drinks around the holidays? They're not trying to explain what the drink is. You already know that. What they're really doing is linking their brand to all the warm, happy feelings of the season. It's all about staying top of mind and being part of your traditions.
So we've got our three types: informative, persuasive, and reminder. But what's the end game? Why do businesses pour so much money into these campaigns? Well, it all comes down to four key things that are absolutely vital for their business.
It's really like a multi-step plan. First, as we've seen, they have to inform you that they even exist. Then, they work to persuade you that they're your best choice. Over time, that constant messaging builds brand awareness and loyalty, hopefully turning you into a repeat customer. And of course, the big goal is always to increase sales, often by announcing special deals and promotions.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now, let's talk about the where. An ad is pretty useless if it never reaches you, right? The vehicles that carry the message to you are what we call advertising media. Simply put, these are the different pathways an ad can take to get from the company's marketing department straight into your brain.
Now, here's what's so interesting. Each channel has its own special superpower. TV and radio can reach almost everyone, so they're great for huge national campaigns. Newspapers and flyers, they're perfect for local shops that need to give you a lot of detail. Billboards, like the ones you see on 3rd Mainland Bridge, are just these constant in-your-face reminders. And social media, well, that's like a sniper rifle. It can target you based on your age, what you like, even where you are. Just think about it for a sec. Which one of these do you see the most ads on?
All right, so you've got the right message and you've picked the right channel. But in a world where we're all constantly distracted, how do you make sure your ad actually sticks? Well, advertisers have a secret weapon for that, something designed to get stuck in your head: the jingle.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That little song from an ad you heard like 10 years ago that you can still hum perfectly, that is not an accident. Jingles use the power of music and repetition to sneak past your brain's defenses and plant a brand name deep inside your memory. It's kind of like psychological warfare, and it is incredibly effective.
And creating something that sounds so simple, like a jingle, actually takes an amazing mix of skills. It's not just about selling stuff. As you can see here, the world of advertising is a real workout for your creativity, your critical thinking, and your communication skills. All things that are super valuable no matter what you do.
Okay, let's bring this all home. By understanding all these little pieces, you haven't just learned some facts about ads. You've actually gained a new skill, a new kind of advertising X-ray vision.
So here it is, your new toolkit for seeing through any ad. Just ask yourself, what is this ad trying to do? Inform, persuade, or remind me? What channel is it using to get to me? What little creative trick, like a jingle, is it using to stay in my head? And what's the real business goal here, building a brand or just making a quick sale?
You now have everything you need to see exactly what's going on behind the curtain. You can use your creativity to understand their choices, your critical thinking to question their motives, and your media literacy to see how the channel itself is shaping what you see.
And all of these tools, all of these insights, they all lead to one fundamental shift in how you see the world around you.
From this moment on, you have a choice. You can be a passive audience member, or you can be an active analyst. So the next time you see an ad, ask yourself, am I just going to watch this, or am I going to see right through it? The power, my friends, is now in your hands.